We are live with Kretan, AJ, AJS Graphics.
Well,
Let's start this
what
off.
some people might know me better as.
All right. Where are you from, and what genre do you mess with?
I am from Cincinnati, Ohio. And as far as a genre, that's.
I know it's so hard.
I'm just gonna say I just do just whatever I think is heavy and
We'll call it heavy bass music. How about that?
yeah, heavy bass music. I would say death step, but I feel like when I hear death step, I hear like that. When I hear death step, I think of like people like Moth.
Yeah.
Um, like Venom, Influx, Punishment, those kind of people. Like, I feel like if Death Step were to be anything, that would be it.
All
For
right.
me, for me, not, I like to not go by the rules. I guess if
You don't like classifications.
exactly because if I classify myself as something, then you're classifying yourself as a copy of something else.
Yeah.
So I just like I mean, at first I called it pound music.
I remember that. I remember
Remember
that.
that? Because there's no other way I could explain it besides, like pounding, like just
Just
fucking
chugs. Just heavy chugs.
exactly.
I dig it. All right. Well, let's move on a little bit. At this point in your life, favorite artist, favorite tune, could be EDM, could be non.
By far, favorite artist, 100 Hertz.
Yeah, big ups Taylor.
Man, I don't know. That dude came, he just came and ruined the scene in the best fucking way possible.
That fool just came out of nowhere and just started shitting on people.
Dude, right? I mean, his music, if you looked at his plays on SoundCloud, like most played would be by me probably. His like specifically his like hybrid trap music. I don't know, dude. His flow is fucking impeccable. Like it's just like, oh, how can you not jam to it?
I'll be playing two of his. I believe they're still unreleased tunes tonight at a show, a small little show in Houston. Hopefully, if I can mix them correctly, yeah. We'll
I
see.
mean, you should be able to mix them correctly.
I don't know. He likes to play with 150,
Yeah,
and
he does. He does
he
like his
loves
150.
150. He loves 150. He has played on Death Bubble, and I still haven't interviewed him. And he's my graphic artist, and it just dawned on me. I cannot believe I haven't interviewed him. Jesus Christ, I'm a horrible
I
person.
know. I've been asking him to like Skype me like every other night, and he's just I
He
don't know.
works he works like 14-hour days, dude. It's crazy.
Oh no.
Yeah, he worked. We were talking last night, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, I worked 14-hour day." Like, damn, dude. But what about? Well, let's do more about you. We'll get all that in the 100 Hertz interview. Um,
Okay.
what about art? So you said artist. What about tune?
Specific tune
Yeah,
by 100 Hertz
no,
or
just your favorite tune right now.
um favorite tune right now. Of course, I always love Code Pandorum, obviously, because he's just too fucking good. But uh, I couldn't really pick a favorite tune, but it would have to be a Code Pandorum 100 Hertz collab. Fuck, FVCK.
He just sent that over to me like the other day. Yeah, it's dope, dude.
I don't know why, man. Just like I can't get enough of it. It's just way too good.
Oh yeah,
That's probably the tune I've been listening to the most lately.
tomorrow. Yeah, tonight 5 a.m. Yeah, Copandorum, dude. That God LP is insane.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm so freaking honored to be on that. In a three-way with him and 100 Hertz.
Oh yeah, that tune is dope. Ragnarok, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that tune is dope. All right. So, dream label and dream city to play in.
Dream. I'm gonna have to go. Let's do Dream City first. Um, any Dream City? Um, I'd have to say probably New York City.
New York City? All right.
Yeah, for some reason that's the only city I've ever been to, like downtown city, and I don't know, it's just the nightlife there, man. I'm sure if I went to Vegas, it'd be a different story, but probably New York City. And as far as label, um, yeah, well, given my style of music, I'm very limited to any labels, but Cannonballin',
Not, I mean, it could be non EDM as well. Like mine's Roadrunner.
Roadrunner, okay. Sumerian.
There you go. There you go.
Sumerian, yeah, that would be cool.
Oh yeah. That'll be the label Borgo was on. I want to say
Yep, it
they
is.
mostly do. They mostly do death metal. Yeah.
Yeah, they do like deathcore, death metal. They have some rappers on there too.
Really? Huh.
I think either one of the Bone Thugs, Busy Bone, I think.
Oh shit.
Dude, I shit you not. It's crazy, isn't it?
There was like carbonation in this water. It's crazy. Anyways, that's crazy. Fucking Bone
Yeah,
Thugs on. I'm gonna have to look that up.
yeah. I got a bunch of friends that are in bands on that label, and every time they just talk about it, I'm like, oh, sounds so epic,
You lucky bastards.
right?
For real. All right, let's do some. I know you can't talk about everything. We all understand, but upcoming originals, upcoming collabs. What you got in the works?
Upcoming coming collabs. I'll go with oh shit, let me check my SoundCloud real quick to see what actually I've been doing.
He said, "I don't know. I just make it and put it out."
All right, so yeah, I got Kritum.
Okay.
Kritum's that original. Um, I won't tell you where it's gonna be coming out on
Okay.
yet because I'm not really sure. One of the only really originals I'm like really working on right now. Other than that, I have that 100 Hertz collab, Code Pandorum collab, White Eyes collab, which is gonna be pretty fucking hefty.
Yeah, uh, just got the demo basically for our collab with my vocals on it. It's fucking fantastic.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Oh yeah, I'll send it to you after this and let you hear it.
Hell yeah!
Um. All right. Cool. Well, let's do shouts out. Let's do the shout outs.
Hell yeah.
Um, promo channels, labels, artists that just support you or you want to shout out, say hi to, whatever.
Oh, there's so many. You
Name
know,
all of them right now.
all of them. All right. First and foremost, I do have to. The main shout out would be to Kevin Martin, Baseface Radio. Now, I don't know how many people are have followed him or whatnot, but since day one, doing designs, just designs, and then into music, he's probably helped me the most out of anyone ever, as well as um, Damon Trollface. Him and Kevin Martin really helped me out in the beginning.
I was gonna say you used to
Um,
do all of their designs usually, huh?
exactly, yeah. And so, as far as music though, um, of course, Atomize and Moth, um, Plagueborn. I will always love Plagueborn. Those guys are my dudes. I don't the death step scene or whatever. There's a lot of anger, but you kind of gotta expect that with dudes making like racket noise all day. So,
Oh yeah.
um, Plagueborn. Um, let's see. Kaiwachi has helped a lot. Sluggo has helped a lot. Um, Code Pandorum has been helping me. Um, and then I have, other than that, like, um, it's a lot of the Plagueborn people, really. I'm honestly, I don't even know who to give my shout outs to because a lot of, like, I didn't think my music would, like, resonate with that many people.
I feel that. I feel that.
So,
Let's just say the entire Plagueborn crew.
what's that?
Let's just say shouts out the entire Plagueborn crew.
Yeah, the entire Plagueborn crew,
There you go.
especially Atomize and Moth.
Big ups to Jerry and Justine.
C'est Justine.
They Justine is on Jerry.
Yeah. Other than that, Lord Swanex, of course. You, of course.
Hey.
Um, Dubstep Dose has helped me out a lot. They actually helped me out a lot. Will Barnes. Um, man, who else? Just like random people here and there, and it's been a weird process because I was all people just knew me for designs and whatnot. They'd see my shit, they'd be like, "Oh, designer," and then people would start realizing that I make music as Cretan as well. So they'd be like, I guess it kind of amazed them. So I kind of wasn't expecting that much of a following and support from these people, but like, I don't even know.
It's great. It's
I'm
great to see like the actual pure reaction on your face when you like say things.
Yeah, like I know my music isn't that good. I feel like my music is not that good at all, but for some reason I just like I made what I like and I guess, it worked out.
Other people like it as well. All right. Well, I got a question. Did you ever like send like an art piece and then be like, by the way, here's my SoundCloud?
No.
You ever think about doing that? Just like putting a plate in with the like finished project.
Like, yeah, like, all right, so have I ever done that? I might have, but I don't, because before I was Cretan, I was AJ's, and I made like trance and shit.
I can't even fathom the fact of you making trance.
Dude, that was my shit, dog. That's what I started out doing.
It's
And
crazy.
Taurus, Zach Kramer, Taurus, he helped like motivate me to like kind of do music in a way, the trance part, and then of course Brat Killer just blew my fucking mind, and
Oh yeah,
it was all from there.
I definitely feel you on that one. Hearing Fear for the first time was insane.
What's up?
Hearing Fear by Bracula for the first time was insane.
Yeah, like I didn't realize like EDM music could get like that, so
For real.
yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I'm pretty sure I know the answer to the next question, and most people do. But favorite non-EDM genre and favorite non-EDM tune?
All right. Any deathcore music?
Deathcore.
I'd have to say, I don't know. Whitechapel, his Devirgination Studies, that whole Somatic Defilement album, the 2007 album was like that really just like I've listened to that more times than any other like music. I don't know. The Whitechapel, Somatic Defilement, the whole album, but Devirgination Studies.
Yeah, you did the Kretan remake of that, right?
Yeah, I covered that. I did a really rough guitar recording and some really scratched drums to that. That's still up. That I was gonna have a bunch of people do vocals for, including you.
Yeah.
This guy right here, yeah.
And then I screwed
Um,
up and never got it to you.
well, yeah, I had so many people, like the vocalist from In Dying Arms. He was about to write stuff for that. Dan Watson from Enterprise Earth. Um, Bryson, you.
You just kind of put it out there and said, "Hey, one of y'all is gonna give me something."
Well, no, I keep telling them like, all right, I'm gonna fix it up. I'm gonna like re-record it and like make sure it's not sloppy and whatnot. But I just haven't gotten around to it. So many other things going on, you know. It's like don't know what to focus on.
Feel that. We all got personal lives and other shit going on. All right, cool. Well, let's see. What DAW are you in, and what are your sound influences currently?
I use Reason, Propellerhead Reason, Reason 7 to be exact. What was the second part of that?
What are your current sound influences?
Current sound influences. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my music is amphetamine fueled. So, with that being said, a lot of it just comes from like deathcore, just really fast-paced stuff, you know, and just the chugginess. I love the chugginess of deathcore, and that kind of evolved into like this EDM representation of like deathcore, but in EDM format. So as far as sound, it's just like the raw, like just deep crunchiness that something that just really like you
Just that
feel
really
it.
just heavy as
Yeah.
hell.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. And how long have you been producing?
Um, I've been trying to produce for about
Said
uh,
trying.
trying. Um, see, I think 2012 is when I started AJ's, and then turned to Cretan 2014, I think. So it's 4 years probably.
All right, so 4 years.
Yeah,
That's
not
not that long.
no, it really isn't.
All right, word. Well, I think I got like one or two more. If you could work with any artist, living or dead, who would you work with for one single song?
One single song.
One single song, not an album, but just one singular song.
One single song.
Yeah.
Oh, oh.
Put you on the spot.
Yeah, that one's a tricky one.
I know.
Um, uh, damn. I honestly don't even know. If it were anyone, it would have to probably be Ray Charles.
Ray Charles, feel that.
Yeah,
I feel that.
the fucking, all that blues, that old time stuff.
Dude, James Brown for me. I want to work with James Brown.
James Brown, yeah, dude.
James fucking Brown.
It's just that soul they got in their music. It's like, yep, yep, yep.
When you can just yell into the microphone and people just enjoy it. Like, he is the essence of metal vocals. He literally just yelled shit.
Yeah, he pretty much did.
It's a man's word! Like, that's just yelling, bro.
Yeah, right?
His highs are on point.
The OG deathcore vocalist.
Yep. James motherfucking Brown.
But
Funk.
yeah, just that Ray Charles, man.
Feel that. Ray Charles. Favorite Ray Charles song?
Ooh. One of my favorite videos of him playing the slow blues.
Okay.
Um, it's kind of a specific video, but just him playing the piano, and then it's just very chill, and then they just start jamming out. Although I do love John Mayer
Oh, dude, same here.
because he's an incredible fucking guitarist, beyond incredible, and you know I don't really care for his singing too much, despite him being amazing at it. Him and BB King, they can tear shit up.
What about you into Buddy Rich at all?
Mm, that's a little bit jazzy for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess it's because like I'm a drummer. I guess like Buddy Rich
yeah,
is just more appealing to me, whereas you're a guitarist, so
exactly. It's just kind of,
makes sense.
yeah.
Let's just throw a guitarist. We can throw this in. Favorite guitarist ever.
Favorite guitarist ever. Ooh,
We'll do a couple on the fly questions.
on the fly. All right. Favorite guitarist, like any genre.
Anything, whatever you want, man.
Rusty Cooley.
All right.
That he just shreds beyond belief.
Wait,
And
wait, wait. Wait, Rusty Cooley?
Rusty Cooley, yeah.
I know his son Lycos. He lives in Houston.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Lycos Cooley is his son. I know him like personally. He's a really cool dude.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
Sebastian, of course his name is
Yeah, his
Sebastian.
name is Sebastian, man.
Musical fucking genius.
Yeah, but he's cool. He's a producer, man. He goes into Lycos. But yeah, anyways, you were saying about Rusty Cooley. Sorry.
Yeah, no, Rusty Cooley. Other than that, Coheed and Cambria, they kind of like Welcome Home. You know the song Welcome Home?
Of course. My girl is a huge Coheed fan. Huge.
Yeah. He uh yeah, he kind of set it off for me. Other than that, As I Lay Dying was my all-time favorite metal band.
About some as I did Lay Dying.
Yeah, but Tim tried to kill his wife, so he fucked that up.
A little bit. A little bit.
Oh, a lot bit.
A lot of it, but yeah. All right, cool. Well, let's see. I got think of anything else real quick. Let's see. What's your favorite plugin?
My favorite plugin.
Or let's say the plugin you use the most. That you just go to plugin.
I love using the NNXT Advanced Sampler in Reason. It's kind of like I don't know if you'd call it a plugin or not. It's just, it's in Reason. I'm not really technical with all that shit, so I just kind of use what I've learned. Scream 4 Distortion. That's where I beef up my shit over the top all the time.
All right, cool. What made you want to choose Reason over like FL or Ableton or Logic or any of that?
Yeah, that's actually a really good question, considering the fact that I've started using Logic Pro and everything. But Reason, I've always been around bands like amps and everything, like racks and whatnot. So
It just makes sense to you.
yeah, I figured well, I could do this, but it not that easy, obviously. But just I don't know. I really don't know. That's a good question, actually.
Was it just that you opened it up and like you just felt at home, or like the workflow, or
Yeah, I think it's the fact that I just spent so much time learning it, like watching YouTube videos, tutorials, that I almost forced myself to like it, but I'm just so comfortable with it that it's hard to switch because Logic Pro. I did a lot of stupid shit in GarageBand way back. Like, yeah, and so like, I went to Reason, and then I'm going back to Logic, and I'm like, I totally forget how to use like everything. It's just like GarageBand on steroids, but I don't know. I'm getting more into Logic.
All right, cool. We're getting back into Logic, basically.
Yeah, because well, I have two Macs and Reason on this new Mac last night actually, so I probably won't even touch Logic.
Damn. All right, well, cool. All right. Idiots on Facebook, I swear.
What's
All right,
that?
so the idiots on Facebook, man. Just my feed is full of idiots today. It's great. It's almost every day, though. All right, cool. Well, I think we definitely learned a lot about Kretan, so that's cool.
Yeah, I'm not really. I'm a difficult person.
This is why I like you, though. Like, you're not like if I ever want to go talk to you, we'll just start some shit up, and it'll just immediately turn into like just literal jokes, just
Yeah, I mean,
jokes at each other.
you can't be too serious all the time, or else you're just not gonna have any fun with it, you know?
Feel that? Feel that? I like to laugh at myself. I like to tell myself my vocals suck every day, right when I wake up. Just
Oh,
motivate
dude.
get out of me.
Yeah. Well, whenever I hear my shit the next day, I'm like, dude, what was I thinking? I quit.
That's every
Ugh.
producer ever.
I know, and I was like, yeah, it is. It is. Oh, it's so bad. It's like with art.
Are you the guy that has a million project files of one single tune and they all say final version something?
The way I do it, like for instance, I'll do Cretan dash one, Cretan dash one, two, Cretan dash two, Cretan dash two, three, and eventually I just start naming shit like fuck dot reason, like shit piss dot reason.
Yep.
Oh, if you saw my other computer's desktop, you'd be like,
I think I have. I think when we were on the Skype call that one time and I was explaining some DJing techniques to you, I think I saw it and I flipped out because like
yeah, I think
those
everyone does. Everyone's like, how the hell do you find everything? And I'm just like, just my hand just moves to it.
Mine's kind of the same way. I'm like a quarter full on my desktop right now. I usually have it like over halfway, but I've been trying to keep it like less than a quarter of the way full.
Right? I bet you have like,
That's
you
only
have
on
like,
my first screen.
yeah, but you have a Death Level Radio folder that's like freaking 1,000 gigs.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think the mix folder's up to like 200 gigs. Just all the mixes that we've accumulated over the years.
Do you keep all those after you're done?
Dude, I keep every one that I can. Like that way, if something happens to the Mixify account, I still have it all and I can upload it to MediaFire because I pay for MediaFire. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, man. All right, well, I guess we'll go ahead and conclude this. It's been about 20, 25, 30 minutes, something like that. We got 4 people watching. We had 6 at one point, and people have been popping in and out. And this will be available on YouTube to watch the second that I hit stop broadcast. It's available to watch, so go check it out. And any last words, Mr. Cretan?
Um,
Tell the people what they want to know.
Smoke Satan, hail meth.
Santa is not real.
I said smoke Satan, hail meth.
Oh, I know I added that Santa is not real.
Santa?
Yeah, man.
Is that like that God dude?
Yeah, something like that.
Like Jesus? I heard about that fairy tale.
Really. All right. Before we piss anybody off, I'm going to hit this stop broadcast button.
Oh, I'd gladly piss anyone off.
Oh, I know. I'm right there with you, bro.
Love it. Oh, get angry.
Just everybody hate me. Just hate.
Say what the fuck you want.
I feel that. All right. Appreciate it, man.
No problem at all.